You know, every generation of parents has to face something that their parents didn't have to face with them. And for our generation, that's the impact that technology and the internet has on children. There's no way that any parent would take their child, give them $500, drop them off in the middle of Times Square, tell them to have a great time, that they'd see them the next day. We know that that's absurd, and we know how dangerous it is. But every day, parents all over the world drop off their children in the world of technology, and they have no boundaries, and then they can look up anything they want, they can see any movie they want, they can get on Instagram, they can get on Facebook, they can see whatever they want on any website, and that's just as dangerous. You know, technology and media has such an impact on the hearts and minds of our children. There's such a crucial connection between parenting and technology because God has given us this clearly defined role as parents. We're supposed to pass on faith to our children. We're supposed to help our children make wise decisions. And we're also supposed to protect our children when they can't protect themselves. And this is very true when it comes to technology and media. You know, in Proverbs, we have this verse that Solomon says in Proverbs chapter 3:7. He says, "Don't be impressed with your own wisdom." He says, "Fear the Lord and turn from evil." You know, when it comes to technology, our kids are so confident. They have so much confidence when it comes to picking up a device and knowing what to do. It's kind of like their native world. And many times they understand how to utilize it better than we do. But when it comes to technology, as parents, we have the responsibility and the privilege to frame that technology in a healthy environment. We have a responsibility to set some boundaries and show our children how to use technology in a healthy way. You know, technology in and of itself is not evil, it's neutral, but it's the way that we use it that can become evil. You know, we as parents need a plan and we need a process that we can put in place to help not only our children but also ourselves to use technology in a healthy way. You may have heard some of these statistics before, but let me just take a minute to offer a little reminder. The average age of exposure to pornography for both boys and girls is 8 years old. Usually it's through stumbling upon it through a computer or an iPad or a tablet or a smartphone. Today's children are also spending an average of 7 hours per day looking at a screen. Studies have also shown that excessive media use can lead to problems at school, problems with attention. They can lead to sleep disorders. They can lead to obesity. They can lead to all types of different health problems. Today, I just want to help you process some healthy plans and some healthy ideas to implement into your family when it comes to screen time in the home. You know, children, they want to watch television, they want to watch screens, they want to play on their iPads or whatever it may be, but we have to teach them how to use them in a healthy way. Suggestion number one, turn off the television during dinner time and also turn it off in the car. You know, dinner time and car time provide wonderful opportunities to talk with our children. In Deuteronomy chapter 6, God tells the people, he says, to talk about his laws when they get up and when they go to bed. And he says, when they walk along the road. And for us, walking along the road is driving around the town. So take some time and turn off technology and have some conversation. It will be beneficial and it will be incredible for you and your family. You know, start a habit of looking your children in the eye when you're at the dinner table and ask them questions about their day. Second suggestion is set a good example for your children. Spend some time every night reading a book with them or going for a hike or going for a walk or ride your bike together or just go sit on the porch and have some iced tea or some coffee and just chat. You know, we have to set some healthy examples for our children. Suggestion number 3 is don't put televisions or computers in bedrooms. You know, when these things are in public places, then there's some accountability that's built into it. They have to be in a public place when they're watching television, when they're using their computer. They can't be using it in private. And this will help put some safeguards in your home for your children and yourself. Suggestion number 4 is let children earn and appreciate technology time. Set some rules for your family that if you want to watch television for an hour, then you have to read for an hour. That's just the suggestion. Or place some values on things that are important to you. Maybe it's important to you that the rooms be cleaned up, or the living room be picked up, or dishes be washed, or trash taken out. Let kids earn time to watch TV or to get on their tablets or play games or whatever it is. You know, these are all just suggestions that you can take or leave however you want.
but I encourage you to come up with a plan for you and your family when it comes to technology. This is a world that can easily suck us in and keep us detached from reality and detached from each other. But we're called to love our children and teach them how to live in this world, but not be of this world. I hope I've given you some food for thought this month, and I just pray that in the coming weeks you'll start to come up with a plan for you and your family when it comes to technology, and you'll start to think about how you can guide them in these things. Hope you have a great week, and I'll talk to you later.